Diabetes is a chronic disease that occurs either when the pancreas does not produce enough insulin or when the body cannot effectively use the insulin it produces. Insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar. Hyperglycemia, or raised blood sugar, is a common effect of uncontrolled diabetes and over time leads to serious damage to many of the body's systems, especially the nerves and blood vessels. There are two main types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, previously known as insulin-dependent, juvenile, or childhood onset, is characterized by deficient insulin production and requires daily administration of insulin. In 2017, there were 9 million people with type 1 diabetes. The symptoms of type 1 diabetes include excessive urination called polyuria, excessive thirst or polydipsia, constant hunger, weight loss, vision changes, and fatigue. These symptoms may occur suddenly. Type 2 diabetes, formerly called non-insulin dependent, or adult onset, results from the body's ineffective use of insulin. More than 95% of people with diabetes have type 2 diabetes. This type of diabetes is largely the result of excess body weight and physical inactivity. Symptoms may be similar to those of type 1 diabetes but are often less marked. As a result, the disease may be diagnosed several years after onset, after complications have already arisen. Until recently, this type of diabetes was seen only in adults, but it is now also occurring increasingly frequently in children. There is also another type of diabetes, called gestational diabetes. In gestational diabetes, the blood glucose values are above the normal but below the diagnostic range for diabetes. Gestational diabetes occurs during pregnancy. Women with gestational diabetes are at an increased risk of complications during pregnancy and at delivery. These women and possibly their children are also at increased risk of type 2 diabetes in the future. Gestational diabetes is diagnosed through prenatal screening, rather than through reported symptoms. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe World Facts and Info.